Hey Scrubbers, it's Vanessa here, and today I'm playing along with Mad About Mini paper pads. So the link, or down in the description box below, will be everyone who's playing along. You can go ahead and hop through and see what everybody is creating. Basically, the whole premise of this is to use up, or to use our smaller paper pads. So I am going to show you, and then we'll speed up the video and do a voiceover. But I wanted to show you the paper pad that I am hoping to finish killing, and it is the Maggie Holmes Garden Party. I only have, let's see, I think it's 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 papers left in this. I plan to use them all on this page. I have some dies, some circular dies. They have a stitch outline on them. I put them together just so it's easier for me to put them through my die cutter. But I'm going to cut all but, I think, the page with the houses. So this one, I think I'm going to use that to mat. But I'm going to use all of the rest, and I'm going to cut circles to use them on my page. So definitely going to have a circular theme. So I'm going to do that off camera. And then I have this sticker sheet that was from Woodland Grove, I believe, or something like that. I had used it as a How to Kill a Kit with Style kit because it was the project pad. This is what I have left. It goes so well with the garden party that I'm going to use some of this. For 12 by 12s, technically I think we're only supposed to use one, but I'm not counting the fact that I have a white cardstock because I'm going to use that as this I'm going to just use as a frame out for my page. And I believe this is a Maggie Holmes pattern paper from like a paper, what is it called? The stack, like the paper pad. Wow, words are hard. And so it's just going to be the frame. I'm not even sure if I'll gut this one or not. But my white paper will be this. And then, like I said, I'm going to use everything else from this. And then I have here my photo. I do have this pearlized pink pattern paper. I thought I might use that as a mat. And I might even use the background paper, the frame as well. So I'm cheating, I guess, maybe a little bit there. And then I just have a few other little items that I pulled to create this layout. But I'm going to go ahead and do all the die cutting, and then we'll come back and put the layout together. Okay, so off camera, once I finished doing my circles, I did go ahead and add some splatters with that speckled egg and some just ink to the background with that tranquil color. I wanted to add something to dress up that white cardstock just a little bit. I am taking this pink pearlized paper, and I am going to mat my photo the first time with the pink, and then I'm going to take that house pattern paper, like I said in the intro, and I'm going to use that for a second mat around my photo. And basically with all of my circles cut and then using the house paper to mat my photo, I'm also going to use the house paper in a frame as well, which you'll see as we go. That pretty much kills, well, actually it definitely kills the paper pad. So I'm super excited that paper pad is gone and out of my stash and on a layout. So I love that. It's one of the main reasons that I love participating in this hop is getting to use all of those items. So now that I have my photo matted, I am going to work on building my background. And because I have my circles going off the page, I did remove that pattern paper because I'm going to lay everything down and then off camera glue it all down so that I can cut off the edges. So basically what I'm going to do here is lay out all of my circles. I don't end up using quite all of them, so I guess I do have a few circles left that I'll keep in my stash just in case I want to pull them out, but not very many. I use the majority of these, even though you only see bits and pieces sticking out of some of my areas of my page, but I really love mixing all of these colors and patterns, and just doing sort of a random collage of all of these circles. And basically I'm just I'm keeping in mind that there's more than just these circles going on this page for embellishments. So I start putting them down, and then I realize, wait, if I keep going like this, I'm going to run out of, or I'm going to end up covering all these up, because as you can see, I'm going to bring in this guest check sort of little receipt thing, and this frame. The frame is where I'm going to put the other part of that pattern paper. And here I think I'm going to use the top, but then I realize I have another piece to the side that's going to work out even better. So I'll be using that to mat that frame. And so, yeah, I needed to make sure I had enough space for that guest check. And then from the sticker sheet, there is all these half circles, and I'm sure they're meant to probably use to make a banner, but I decided, since I'm going on a circle theme for this layout, I'm just going to use these half circles in and amongst all of these die cut circles, and I really love that. So I bring in all of them except for the purple, just because the purple wasn't anywhere else on this page, and it really would have drawn your attention because nothing else is that color. So here you see I've got everything glued down, and I did add my title, which is just Piglet. And this photo is from Disney in the Crystal Palace, where you can have character meals. And so that is why I thought definitely using this collection or the sticker sheet I should say, had fruit on it, and then it had this gazebo sort of floral thing, and if you've ever seen Crystal Palace, it definitely has that garden kind of theme. And so I thought this sticker sheet was kind of perfect to use to embellish this, plus the colors matched the Maggie Holmes collection perfectly. So needless to say, sorry guys, it's been a long day. I have no words, and I am late getting this layout filmed and voiced over. So I am having a hard time with my words on this video, so I apologize because I kind of feel like I'm all over the place. But basically, as I've been talking, I am just playing with all of the florals on this page and the fruits that are on this page, and I'm just layering them up in my embellishment clusters. I am going to end up using every single one of the florals. I think I have some like gold leaves still left on the page, but apart from that, I use all of the florals. So I love that. I got a huge dent in what was left on this sticker sheet, so I love that. So here I decided that I was going to do a small third cluster, and so I took one of the labels and one of the tickets and then more florals, and I'm going to layer them up here in this sort of third cluster. It's definitely a smaller cluster. And then I forgot I had two smaller circles that I was going to pop up on some dimensional foam. So I'm just laying those back on the page so I don't forget. I am going to take the three butterflies that are on this paper, or this sticker sheet I should say, and I'm going to layer those up in my clusters or around my clusters. Off camera, I do add a few puffy stickers and some butterfly trails, which you'll see in the close-ups at the end. I forgot to turn the camera back on, so I do apologize, but everything else you saw on video. So here is where I'm just kind of trying to figure out if there's anything else I want to add. I do pull out these little word stickers. Again, these are from an old Maggie Holmes collection. I have no idea which one, but I'm going to put a couple of these word strips in each of my embellishment clusters. So I'm just kind of trying to determine which ones to use. I don't want to use the green on the guest check because of course it would blend in a little too much, so I chose some of the peach and the white, and I'm going to add those, and that pretty much is it. I glue everything down off camera. I do end up popping up quite a bit, including my photo, on some foam, so there's lots of dimension and lots of fun and colors on this page. So that's going to do it for this. Don't forget to check the description box below, see who's all hopping along for this hop today, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.